Jai Gaur Shri Radharamano Vijayate. Resonance, the heartbeat of humanity. When we think of humanity, what does this mean? When I vaguely think about it, it's the urge to help, urge to serve, urge to make other people happy. But do you even know from where the heartbeat of humanity originates? It originates much before even a human originates. I can think of a very beautiful story. So once 10 people went for a trip to some other country. When they were coming back, they were barefoot and they had to cross a river. There was thundering and lightning, and then they were trying to cross the river. After crossing it, they thought that let's just count. All the 10 have reached the other side safely. So when they started to count, the first person started the counting and reached 9, and it was it. So they thought maybe one person has drowned in the river. So the other person also started to count, but when he started counting as well, the counting ended at 9. They all started crying badly. So there was one wise man walking from that road, and he said, "What happened to you?" They said that one person from us has drowned in the water. He said, "If you don't mind, can I count it for you?" He said, "Yes, of course." So he started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the moment he ended, 9, and then he said 10. Everybody was shocked. We have counted 3 times. It was 9, and now you have counted. How come it can be 10? So that person very brightly said, he laughed at them and said that, when you were counting, somewhere in that counting, you forgot to count your own self. This is from where humanity begins. The heartbeat of humanity comes even before the heartbeat of a baby in the womb. You know why? Because our philosophy says that when a child is born, humanity doesn't come to that child as a quality. It's a character that is built even before the planning of the child happens. In our Indian philosophy, it is very popularly known as the 16 sanskars of a child, in which the first sanskar says Garbhadhan, in which the entire environment is made according to what kind of child you want in a womb. Or it is wiser to say that when a woman is thinking to give birth to a baby, even just thinking, she doesn't have a baby in the womb, she doesn't have an embryo as yet. When she starts to think about that baby in the womb, what she's eating, what she's hearing, where she's going, whom she's associating with, what she's feeling, all this constitutes not the quality of the baby, but the character of the baby. You all will be very surprised to know one thing. And that thing is that out of those 16 value systems that are very essential to give to a baby before, in the whole lifespan of a child, the first 3 happens even before the baby is born. The Garbhadhan, which is immediate, it's the moment you conceive a baby in the womb. It starts from very that time. The second is Punsavan Sanskar, which happens when the womb is about 3 months. And that is for the overall strengthening of the physical body of the baby. And then the 6th month, which is called Simanto Nayan Sanskar, which is concentrated upon strengthening the mental health, mental ability of the baby. So this is from where humanity starts, because only when the child is strengthened mentally, physically, he's able to strengthen the society. I always say one thing very clearly, that you can never bring the change, but you can be the change, and the change will follow you. In this world, it is very hard to listen to the other person. Don't give me unnecessary knowledge. Let me decide on my own. But only when you inspire the people around you, the people want to become like you. And when people try to become like you, they automatically make you a leader, and the leader changes the world. In our science, in human medical science, it is one thing very clearly proven many times, that there is one good being and one bad being inside our bodies. And both of them are always very hungry. The good being wants to be fed all the time, and the bad being also wants to be fed all the time. And it is us who chooses to do things in our life a certain way that feeds the good or the bad. When I think about humanity, when I think about resonance, when I think about feeling, empathizing with people around me, I always feel it is very important to first be a good being yourself. Only when you are a good being, you can do good things. And when you do good things will bring good changes in the society. It will make those people who are not feeling good better. So I was thinking about one thing, that how you can actually feed that good being inside you. So I was reading about it somewhere, and it said that there are 5 things, if each one of us concentrates upon, we can actually improve the well-being of ourselves. It is very important to think and cater to these. The first thing that we should always know and think about is, we should always support the truth. A person who is constantly taking shelter of liars is a very underconfident person. And an underconfident person can do no good to the society. I'm telling you, face your fears. The fear might look really big, but when you go close to it, you would see it was a mouse, but the shadow of the mouse looked bigger. So it is very important, if you want to serve, you need to first be that person who is eligible to serve the society by speaking the truth in the society. Second thing that you should always be thinking about is the vision. What is the vision with which you are doing everything in the society? Is the vision selfish? Is the vision only catering to your self-good? Then you need to rethink. A vision that is concentrated only upon yourself can never bring good to you. You might think this is best for you, but trust me, if you serve others, the best has a bigger version. Then the third thing is very, very important, is your ability to converse. A lot of people these days are facing problem of depression or mental health. Why? Because nobody understands them. Neither parents, nor teachers, nor friends. They don't understand what we feel. The problem is not with the parents or the friends or the society. It's the problem that we are not able to converse and express to them that what we actually feel. For example, if somebody is missing someone and they want to convey to the other person, but they're agitated because the other person is not himself knowing about it, that person would write, "I don't care about you, I will never speak to you, you are really bad, bye." The other person will think, what happened to her? But what you all felt was that you were missing and wanted to be taken care of. The third thing, which is very, very important when it comes to bringing and making a better human, is your ability to converse. Always think twice before you talk. The next thing, which is very, very important, and in our scriptures also, there is a shlok which caters to it, which says, "Trinadapi suni chena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina mandena kirtaneha sadahari." That means a person who is humble. A person who genuinely feels that there are many people better than me, and this place called earth is a place where I need to learn how to speak, talk, write in much more better ways. You know, a person who thinks I'm the king, I know it all, I don't need any guidance, actually is the one who is the most lost person in the universe. It is very important to have the quality of being humble. Thank you, God, for giving me the food to eat. Thank you, God, for giving me this beautiful school where I can read and write and learn. Thank you, teachers. You are leaving your own kids at home and coming here to give us that knowledge. Thank you, Radha Raman, God, that you have given me this destiny. What have I done to be here in AC hall and listening to all this good knowledge? Look at people outside, they are crying, dearth of food, dearth of clothes everywhere. So if you want to serve the society, be grateful. And the last thing that always catches my heart is surrender to the one stronger than you. Surrender to the one who is always watching on you, even when there is no light in the room. We always think that we can lie, nobody would know about it, but there is one person who is always watching the game. There is one referee, you are busy playing, but there is one referee who's always keeping an eye, who is committing a false. And trust me, children, all the falses and all the good deeds are being written. They are being noticed. So you always have to understand that there is one person. You are not doing anything in this world for anybody. Resonance, humanity is an opportunity. If you are doing some good to anybody, trust me, you are doing 1%, somebody is writing 1,000% for you. This is how the law of nature works. It is very, very important to feed ourselves feed the good being inside us. There was a person who was always cranky, always seeing the negative, the wrong in everybody. How is she sitting? How is she writing? What color dress she is wearing? How she has tied her hair? She was very depressed and she went to a counselor. The counselor told her, there is one hack to all this negativity. Let me tell you that hack. She was very happy. Finally, I got the hack. He said, for the next 1 week, you don't have to see anything except color green. So that girl was very excited. She went back home. She told her mother to wear green saris, got her room painted green. Her desk was green. Her pen was green. Her hair was green. Everything was green. After 2 days, she didn't come to school. So the teacher called the mother and said, why isn't she coming to school? She said, ma'am, you only gave her a hack. She said, what hack did I give her? She said that you only told her to see only green if she wants to get rid of this depression. So she's inside the room, locked herself, and now she's only seeing green. The teacher literally patted her head and said, oh my God, really? She said, why? She said, it would have been better if you would have worn a green colored glasses. If you would have worn a green colored glasses, you don't have to lock yourself in the room. You can roam around freely, but still everything would be green. Trust me, children, if you want to serve humanity in the best way, the first thing you all have to work upon is yourself. Only when you are feeling good, you can see good. And when you can see good, you are motivated to do good. And when you are motivated to do good, then the entire goodness of the world follows you. In this world, there are only 5% people who are leaders, ma'am. And 5% leaders, people who are demotivators. Only. In this world of 100% population, 5% are leaders and 5% are demotivators. And rest, 90% of the people are just followers. We all need to be very, very clever. We all need to be very, very smart to analyze whom are we following. Who is our leader, the positive one or the demotivator? Whom are we feeding every day in our heart? Are we speaking good? Are we seeing good? Are we doing good? Are we feeling good? Are we making other people feel good about themselves? It is very important. For me, the heartbeat of humanity is not the world. The heartbeat of humanity is the person who is wanting to do some good to the world. If you are good, then the world is going to be good eventually. Because if you are wearing the green colored glasses, trust me, the world will, the world has to become green for you. So I will not take much of a time. On the concluding note, I would just like to say one thing, that in this world, the people have divided all of us into different categories depending upon social, political, economical, physiological changes. But trust me, spirituality is only one unique thing in the world that unites all of us under one tree. From a psychology where we believe that I am separate from you, spirituality makes us believe that I am here only because of you. And that is what Vasudev Kutumbakam says. So please serve everybody, love everybody. If you want to get loved, you need to first love yourself, love the other people around you, and then what you sow, so shall you reap. What goes, comes back around. On this note, I will end my speech. Thank you so much.